I don't know about you, but when the big Easter Bunny comes to town, gets me excited every year, still just like I'm a little kid, because I know there's probably some chocolate that's going to show up somewhere. Some is going to show up here on the show today because the Cookie Addict's going to stop by. We're going to make some bird's nests out of Cadbury eggs. You heard me right. All that and more coming up on CKPG today. Easter's in the air, and as you can see here, the bunnies are on the table here at the Cookie Addict because we're in the factory of the Cookie Addict today, Tammy. This is where everything happens.
This is where the magic happens, you betcha.
Awesome. Cool. This is so exciting to be here for Easter too. As you can see, there's a lot going on, and we're going to show you a little bit today on Tammy's Easter secrets, which definitely made me drool a bit when I saw the finished product.
I'm glad to see that.
Okay, so what are we going to make today here? What do you got for me?
So I'm going to do a shortbread bird's nest cookie, and we're going to add a little chocolate ganache in the middle and some Cadbury eggs to top them off nicely, make them look like a bird. And then we're going to do the chocolate shortbread bunnies, which are also another favorite from people. And we dip the bottom half in chocolate, and then we just pipe a little bit with royal icing.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Chocolate, Easter, goes together like just peanut butter and jam.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
So I will clip you the end of this guy.
Perfect.
And what you want to do is you just want to squeeze some into the center of
just
each
in
of
the
those.
center? Okay.
Yeah, it's going to come out fast, just so you know.
Okay. I'll wait. I want to see what you do.
No.
Okay, you just dump it in. Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit, and then you got to kind of tip it up.
Tip it up to make it soft. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Is that good? Okay,
yeah. And then you can just put it right back in this bowl.
Okay. Did I do enough?
Close enough. Good? Yep, that's good. And then you want to pick 3 different colored eggs and just pop them on top like so.
Okay.
Super easy. Easy peasy.
Perfect. Making a little bird's nest. How many years have you been making bird's nests for, Tammy?
I have been doing these for probably the same amount of time, 9 years.
9 years?
I've been making
okay.
cookies. Yeah.
This is good. Did it start as a tradition that you just did with your kids and then grew from there?
Yeah, and then, my kids all went to school, and then I thought, well, you know what? I'd like to do something to make a little bit of money, and I've always loved baking, so
Why
I thought
not?
I'd give it a whirl. Yeah. So for your bunnies, you want to just take them kind of halfway down.
Okay.
And
do you name them?
I don't. Peter Cottontail, maybe.
Peter Cottontail?
Peter Cottontail, and you just dip it halfway.
Maybe it's Peter Chocolatetail today.
Maybe Peter Chocolatetail.
Okay, so halfway.
Halfway, yep.
And then you kind of...
Yeah, just really gently, because they'll pop that head right off. There you go.
Perfect, just like that?
Yeah, just like that. So sometimes it's easier if you hold it halfway down. But
oh, I see. Okay.
And then you can just drag it along there.
Drag it along the arm.
You betcha.
Okay. You ready for this? Get this chocolate dip here, Zach. This is going to be...
Epic.
Epic. Going for a little chocolate pool.
That's right.
Do you think rabbits wholeheartedly deep down like chocolate?
I think they might.
Yeah?
Yeah, I actually have a little bunny that comes visiting me in the backyard all the time.
Really?
Yeah. And if you want to pick a color, any color.
Okay, I'm going to go with the, I'm going to go with the teal.
Blue? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do purple.
Okay.
And what you want to do is you just follow the outline. Oh, there we go. Of your little bow. And you just do a little bit of a swoosh like that.
Oh, like a little bow tie kind of thing? Okay.
Yeah. Usually I wait until the chocolate's kind of all finished, but that's okay.
Okay. We've done this a few times. We haven't done the bunnies yet, so.
No, I switched it up on you.
Yeah, and now you make all these cookies from scratch, right?
I do, yeah.
How is it like relaxing for you? I would imagine probably.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's stressful when you have like 50 dozen cookies that you have to make in a week.
Yeah, that's fair. That
stressful.
could be a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell baking is not it's not the career where I'm going to go. But hey,
that's okay.
I'll do the next.
I think you do a great job of what you do right now.
Well, thank you, Tammy. You're too kind.
No, it's true.
Just like Bugs Bunny would want.
Exactly.
Look at this. And I guess the thing is, if you were to give advice for people trying to do their own cookies this Easter, Tammy, what would it be?
I would say pick your favorite recipe, maybe a grandma's recipe or an auntie's recipe, and just make it your own. That's what I did. This is a different recipe than you do at Christmas time.
Yep.
Because then I would put jam in the middle of it. So
Right.
for Easter, I thought I'd jazz it up with some chocolate and some eggs.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say it turned out pretty good.
And then you just put a little bit of white,
Oh yeah, for a little eyeball.
little eyeball,
Okay.
pass
Thank
that
you.
on to you, and then you're just going to do a little black dot in the middle to make
Okay.
it look like an eyeball.
As you can see here, there are plenty of cookies to go around here at the Cookie Attic. Maybe a little inspiration for you. Maybe a little inspiration for you to order some next year from Tammy, because, I mean, what more do you want, Tammy? This is something. What, okay, of all these cookies, which one are you most proud of?
Hard to say. I would say the little shortbread owls.
The shortbread owls?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
they're
They are
kinda
very
fun.
cute. Very,
Yeah.
very cute. All right, well, thanks for having us out here today. A very happy Easter to you.
Thanks. Happy Easter to you
Yeah,
too.
and to everyone celebrating as well. Look at this. The best way to celebrate, my favorite part about Easter, is eating.
Yeah.
So I feel like as soon as the camera turns off, we're going to eat some. Sound good?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thanks, Tammy.
Thank you so much.
The Performing Arts Series continues here in Prince George with J.S. Bach's Long Walk in the Snow coming to the Knox Performance Center. So lucky to have Reverend Dr. Bob and Ellie as well. Ellie Klassner in from the Studio 2880 Community Arts Council. Guys, real pleasure to have you here because this is a real treat that everyone's in for performance-wise.
It is an incredible treat. I mean, folks on tour, Tom Allen and friends doing their thing on stage at the Knox Center is going to be phenomenal on the 24th.
Tom Allen is, of course, one of Canada's most iconic broadcasters on CBC Radio Music. He's been host of some of the top broadcast shows over the last 25, 30 years. And we've got some amazing nationally recognized performers coming with the show as well. Suzy LeBlanc and famed pianist Jamie Parker as well, kind of a household name and for people who know classical pianists. So
Yep.
yeah, it's an amazing show.
This is like, you're talking about the CBC guy. Like, this is one of the voices in broadcast school that they teach you. Like, emulate this guy a little bit. If you can do
And you
that,
should
you'll
do
do
okay.
well.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But talk to me a little bit about the key points of this performance, because there's a wide variety in the Performing Arts Series that you guys have put on already, and there's a few more to come. But this one seems a little bit different than the others in that there's a wide array of folks on stage, as Ellie touched on there.
Well, it's kind of a theatrical piece as well, and we generally don't do a lot of theater. So it's actually what's called a chamber musical. So chamber meaning like chamber music, small ensemble of classical musicians. But there's a whole story to it as well, which is quite funny and interesting and a little bit egregious at times too. And the music primarily is the music of Bach and the music that he would have heard in his life, but there's all kinds of modern contemporary music in the storytelling as well.
I like it.
And so you get that tension, right, between it's not just come and hear a recital or hear chamber music. It's Tom Allen doing his thing, interwoven. So you've got the storytelling, you've got music, you've got movement. Yeah, it'll be entertaining.
And the story is fun too. It starts off with a very young Bach, a 20-year-old Bach, who was involved in a scandal relating to a murder, and then he had to leave his work, and he said he'd be away for 4 weeks, but he walked 400 kilometers, didn't get back until 4 months later, and went through a whole series of love interests, etc. So it's a really wonderful story.
I was wondering if the Long Walk in the Snow was walking to Prince George throughout the winter, but no.
Yeah, he started in November.
And he finally made
And
it.
by the 24th of April, you finally make it, right? That's the long walk.
Started in Williams Lake.
He made a
Finally make it.
My goodness. I want to take a chance to talk about the Performing Arts Series as a whole and some of the venues here in Prince George too, because you guys have done, it's incredible really what you guys have done throughout the time that the Community Arts Council, Studio 2880 and the Knox, you guys have all been working together here to make this really cool series brought to the city. And talk to me a little bit about how all the facilities are kind of working together and really what we have here in Prince George, because I think people take it for granted.
I think that's one of the places where we started from originally. I mean, while Knox was kind of the original piece, but there was always this notion of building an ecosystem, right, where things could move around from place to place and we could mutually support one another and work together where it made sense and kind of do our own thing where that's what was called for. But this notion of an ecosystem where we say, okay, if we want to bring top-notch performing artists to the city, then which venue is the better venue?
Yeah, there's a trillion to pick from. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there are. I mean, there's so many, but but each venue is unique in its own way.
And date availabilities as well. When you're trying to get a top-tier artist to come all the way up, long walk in the snow to Prince George, you have to be flexible on what dates you can accommodate them. So having these two similar size but kind of different at the same time venues really helps us attract those performers.
Yeah, I was going to say the surrounding communities win as well, because usually these artists do a little bit of a tour. Cornell gets a taste, the Northwest gets a taste. But as we look into 2025, later in 2026, how excited for you for this ecosystem to continue to work and build on as well?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think like most of those kinds of projects, kind of where they go are only limited by well, it's not just the two of us, but partly the two of us can dream up, right? And the kinds of artists that we can work with and bring to Prince George with I'm going to say a focus of trying to find where the gaps are. So not trying to do just more of the same that everybody else is doing, because everybody else is already doing that, but different things, and bringing in groups that might not normally come to Prince George or might not have a stop in Prince George if they're doing some kind of Western Canadian tour or that kind of stuff, and really trying to bring in those kind of artists to one of the two venues.
And especially it's kind of brought the entire arts community closer together, because we're able to dialogue more about, so what does your schedule look like next year? Because we want to bring in this person, but we don't want to compete and cannibalize audiences, right? So it's been a really healthy dose of just open communication and collaborative planning too, which was sort of needed a bit.
Yep, well, yeah, definitely, and I'm sure there's plenty to go as well. Thank you both for coming in today. We could talk for hours about arts here in Prince George, because you guys are just doing incredible work again, and so excited for this performance here at the Knox. Of course, we'll link where you can get tickets online on our website and on the Knox website as well. But yeah, looking forward to the rest of the Performing Arts Series, including this J.S. Bach's Long Walk in the Snow coming up here in Prince George. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Caden.
Entertainment on CKPG Today is brought to you by the Treasure Cove Casino. Now that's entertainment.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away, because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
Looks just like chocolate. Well, because it is chocolate, but with a bit of a kick. You remember that thing we did with Sean's Spicy Chocolate? Well, we're gonna spice up the morning shows today because, well, that's just what a nice friend that, as Caden would do. So let's head inside and I'm not gonna tell them that there's any kick to this. I'm just gonna tell them it's a nice chocolate treat. We're gonna see how they react. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Into the River Mornings team here. We're gonna go for Sylvia first because
I'll have to eat here.
well, you're gonna eat a chocolate for me today. You can break it off with your own hands for sanitary purposes.
Wait, can I have this whole thing?
Just take one. Take just one, yeah. Trying to make its way around the station here to let people try it. Okay, just put it.
Am I gonna get poisoned?
Nope. No, it's nice chocolate. We did a little feature with a guy. Makes great chocolate. Now just tell me what's going through your mind here as you're eating this.
Oh my god! That has some kick to it.
Sure does.
Wow!
We thought we'd come spice up your morning.
Thanks.
Happy Monday.
Oh my god.
A pint of milk. Is this Mexican chili chocolate?
No, it's Sean's Spicy Chocolate. Sean Rice makes it here in Prince George. Grows his own peppers, too.
Smelling it, you wouldn't believe that there's hot stuff in here. You're like, oh, this is...
It's a gentle burn. Sylvia's just making it crazy.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, sneaks up on you.
Kind of like I just did.
Oh yeah, that's some cayenne in there.
Now into the Rewind Morning team here.
Hello, I have a chocolate for you. Just one.
Thank you. That's so kind of you. Is it going to be not kind of you? Is this like...
Try it. Yeah, it's really nice. Made in Prince George by Sean Spicy Chocolate.
By Sean's what?
Sean Rice, he makes chocolate. Sean's Spicy Chocolate.
You really need me to give me... you need to give me a heads up on that one before I bit into it. Oh.
How's your head? You know, sweating pouring off. I can see it already.
Spicy stuff is not the friend of a bald man.
See that light over there, the red light? That's his face just turned the same color as that.
It's nice and smooth.
It'll hit you though. It'll catch up.
I can feel the spice, but
Should, you know?
yeah, he's a sissy.
Okay, now we're gonna go check out. This is introducing the intern, Aiden McCloskey. It's his first day, and no better way to introduce you to the station than making you try some chocolate.
I'm terrible with spice, so this probably won't go well.
Yeah, there you go. Aiden McCloskey, trying the spice. This is gonna be great. This is a way to, it's
Sure does. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm handling this a lot better than I did. Yeah, that's spicy.
welcome to the best internship you could have. All right, where is he? Prince George's favorite news anchor, Adam Burles. Here, I have some chocolate for you. I'd like you to try this.
Can I trust you?
Well, you're on TV, so there's no pressure.
What's what do?
Oh no, take the piece, the single piece.
There's a bit of a kick to it.
Do you think this will make your news a little spicier today?
Yeah, it depends if I can. My mouth depends how bad my mouth burns. There's a kick to it, that's for sure.
There's no milk in the station, but cream? I guess this might help.
Oh,
Oh, much better.
Much better.
much better. Holy man.
Taking a look to the treetops in today's CKPG snapshot for a very cool shot and a rare moment captured by Connor Westergaard. Look at this little black bear just chilling. It's actually probably a lot bigger than it looks, but chilling in the crevice of a tree there at Cottonwood Island Park. And yeah, this is why you always want to look up when you're walking around that place. You just never know. Nature. It's very cool to see it in action, and Connor does a great job of capturing it. Shout out Connor. If you have a snapshot, send it in. snapshot@ckpg.com.
Today we're catching up with some old friends. Kinda Caden. I guess you could include him. But no, I'm talking about the friends that did War of the Wings with us. River Mornings, Rewind Mornings, Cody, Jen, Clinton, Sylvia. Because they tasted a lot of chicken wings. And did it change their lives? It's my question. The War of the Wings did a number. Definitely changed my mind on a lot of wings here in Prince George. 11 restaurants, a lot to discuss. Let's get to the chase. Up here with the team at River Mornings, and boy, did we taste a lot of chicken wings. And there's a lot of tasty takeaways, so we figured we'd start with two chatterboxes here that talk for hours every morning. But Commander Clinton, what's your tasty takeaways for this wing contest?
Prince George knows wings. I only sampled like a small handful of them, but man, I was very impressed. I love the creativity that came into the different flavors, combining sweet and heat and dipping sauces all around. Like, we got a really creative bunch of chefs in Prince George.
Yeah, everyone did something a little bit different. I can definitely allude to that as well. Now, Sergeant Sylvia, we started the competition with you saying you didn't even like chicken wings that much. Are we ending it the same way?
Yeah, wasn't a fan of chicken wings before, big fan of chicken wings now.
Okay, we've converted you. What did it?
All of them, honestly. They were really tasty. Just the different flavors that we got at each restaurant. Having the veggies, big turn on for me. So it was great. I enjoyed all of them.
The veggies, really. So this is the thing. Clinton's analyzing the smokiness, the barbecue, the sauce. And you're like, is there milk and veggies? That's what you're looking for?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I need to fill out all of my, nutrition requirements.
On the side of Rewind Mornings here with the one and only Corporal Cody and the General, two great soldiers for the War of the Wings. And Cody, we'll start with you. What are some of your tasty takeaways from the competition?
that there are so many delicious, amazing restaurants in Prince George that all do chicken wings just so good. Every single one was absolutely delicious. And I can't handle spice, not because it hurts my mouth, but because my head just sweats so much. And it's a weird visual on camera.
What was some of your tasty takeaways? What stood out for you?
Really loved the habanero pineapple sauce at Chaco's. Yeah, and then just the heat from Nancy O's. That would have killed you. I'll tell you that right now, because they even had like jalapenos on top.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's true. You did maybe dodge a bit of a bullet there, but what really strikes me is the wide variety, Jen, of the wings that we tried. Whether it was crispy or smoked or breaded or not breaded, and there's so many different types.
yeah, the smoked ones from Black Clover were amazing.
Mm-hmm. All we're asking you to do is online. I better say that over again so I don't stutter. I'm too winged out here. All we're asking you to do is head online and vote at ckpgtoday.ca for your favorite wing. We'll crown Prince George's favorite. Head online and vote before it's too late. Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks for letting us eat so many delicious chicken wings.
I can thank producer Zach, too.
Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
You ever drive downtown and wonder why some streets have lights, others just have stop signs? Like, did they forget to put them in on a street or two? No. Actually, if you look back in local history, they took them out. Take a look at that today.
Today we look back to 2003. Prince George used to be the king of traffic lights. Why? Nobody knows. But there used to be a ton on 3rd Avenue. They took a bunch out on this day in 2003, and apparently it saved the city $185,000 worth of work because, well, they didn't need to replace lights, maintain them. They just said, yeah, we'll put in the stop signs and make bigger crosswalks. And, well, that's the way it stands today. If you go down 4th Avenue, not a whole lot of lights, more 4-way stops and traffic lights.
So yeah, riveting stuff here on the Today Show. We love to bring you all the great memories you will always remember. Maybe all the traffic lights, maybe if you're that old. I don't. But anyways, thanks so much for watching today, and I hope the Easter Bunny brings you some chocolate this weekend. We'll see you for more on Easter Monday. I get the day off tomorrow, so I'm going to enjoy that with all the chocolate I can enjoy as well. Bye for now, folks. Happy Easter.